have more Team of the Year discussion. All the players, mainstreamers, and nominees. Beautiful people, what's happening? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're gonna talk Team of the Year as well as the nominees. I need you to answer 3 questions, and if you need that healthy pack luck, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hashtag organics. If you know, then you know. 3 questions. Best overall player, Team of the Year. Best value pickup, Team of the Year. Most unexpected from the Team of the Year options. And I'm gonna give you right here, and bam, I made a second one. We're good to go. Bang, bang, bang. I cut my finger if you see the band-aid. Unrelated, but it happened. I was opening a package, and that package was a Victor. Took an L. Let me explain. And I've made a video discussing value and the priority in that investment, at least regarding Team of the Year players, the original 12. This video is only going to discuss ability and output. Same page, just getting you more W's. We're looking at improvements, but I'm not taking into consideration what you're spending. Get your bankroll out. Also, I made 4 tiers. My goodness, which just seems correct for a few of these players. They're gonna last forever. It's what you would expect. Endgame and beyond that. What was the movie? Toy Story? Lightyear and Beyond. Beyond the Lightyear. Overkill. That's the my goodness. God tier. Just golden material. In this case, Blue's Clues light up the light show. Give me something flamboyant. That sounds like a French word. Flamboyant. João Cancelo, Portuguese. And this list may move around a little bit. It could adjust. I feel comfy having him in God tier, but he is very close to the my goodness. Maybe I should have changed that to organics. Just, I like the yellow ding, ding, ding. Bam, bam, bam. My monitor just turned off. Did I break an HDMI? I have no idea. Okay, KDB. Has to be God. I'm not sure why I even included a mid-tier for the traditional Team of the Year. There's less hype around Kevin De Bruyne just because we've seen this item before. It is a reissue in many regards. Shows a lot of similarities. Has those characteristics. Should I have had Varane on my list? I'm just thinking out loud here. I'll add him. Donnarumma. I'm still going to put him top tier. He's a goalkeeper. I personally believe in Donnarumma getting busy, but I also know you at home might think he's suspect. And I'm telling you, the regular gold is the same level. There's not going to be a major shift. I'm sorry to break it to you. Hakimi. See, I still think he's got to be God, not top tier, but I would prefer João Cancelo. And I think I'd get more impact out of KDB, but that's more positional. There will be more right backs that are rotational at similar levels or close. Jorginho, love him. Truly, fantastic item. Apparently a lot's going in the God tier. Don't go anywhere. End of the video, I will move players around. I'm just telling you that way ahead of time. Conte, I kind of feel like he's got to be a 1-up. My goodness stage, because his level of annoyance, frustration, Energizer Bunny on the extra juice. Climbing buildings, running on tracks for fun. Never tired, always proven, extremely organic. And he can change your midfield. If you don't know what you're doing defensively, just grab a Conte. I mean, I know, big ticketed item, not cheap, I'm aware. But he will shift the way that you play FIFA immediately. You don't have to get better results. Lewandowski. Ugh, I wish I liked him more. He should be in the my goodness, or at least the God tier. But for yours truly, having used him, something was missing. And I just don't feel, as we're having our conversation piece, that I would be doing my job as a creator and not giving you a full-fledged opinion. And I've loved his previous items. Not this year, but in previous installments of FIFA. But this one here doesn't have it. He's missing something. Marquinhos, gonna start him in the God. And remember, God tier is the premium on premium. I don't want you to misinterpret this tier system, but just with these players in particular, a few of them are so special. If I don't make something even above and beyond that elitism, everybody's gonna be linked the same. Mbappe, case in hand, my goodness, has to be there. I can't have Mbappe and the God tier with these gentlemen. They're not one-to-one comparison, and the price tag supports it. I could make my own tier that just Mbappe and maybe CR7. Speaking of 12th man, we knew that was going to happen. Texas A&M. Cristiano is back to greatness. I don't think there was any doubt that he was going to win the 12th man, whether you supported it or you didn't. The FIFA community and the popularity, it was happening. Undeniable. Messi. The upgrades you receive in the Team of the Year Messi, because he now has a significant push on the sprint speed and he doesn't have stamina as a liability. It just gives you a foot item that is so much more complete, but still has the Messi feel where you know what's coming and you just can't stop it. Predictable yet guaranteed. He's a walking predictable guarantee. And if you use a lot of the outside of the box shooting, the movement, the swerve, the curve, I got a lot of love for Messi this year. And last and not least, and I guess I didn't need the mid tier, I should have known better, I got Ruben Diaz. Maybe he should be in the top tier category. You'll let me know, or I think you will. Use the comments. If you have questions about any players, if you have concerns, if you agree, if you disagree, are we on the same page? Same novel, magazine, cliff notes, whatever you're reading, or not so much. I won't be offended. I love a healthy debate. Are we going to have any last minute movement? Right here, that deep FIFA action, I think João Cancelo has to go up for me. The fact that he has that upgraded weak foot, the skills are still there, the versatility, the complete package. Whether you want him as a fullback, a center back, a winger, a center mid, a holding mid, I don't think I'd play him up front, but he's good enough. Might not be a my goodness, but this level of depth at the highest degree with one player, I don't want to exclude him from being in whatever the highest tier is or can be. I rate him that much. You thought we were done? No, sir. Team of the Year nominees. These just dropped. The fresh iterations. And I've changed the tiering, so I need you to scale it a little bit differently. We now have a God tier, top tier, mid tier, discard. I'm not sure the discard's really going to have a lot of use and abuse or anything with the rotational. It's there, but I didn't feel comfortable having that next level tier, even though a couple of these players, maybe you could make a case for it being feasible. And if you'd like to, fantastic. The comment section can be your best friend. Air Bud, Golden Retriever. This is the blue placement. Alaba, I love this upgrade. I'm a pretty big fan of this foot item. Even though this is not about value, I can't ignore that his price tag, stellar, amazing, highly regarded. Kareem the Dream, even at a 92, I'm telling you all day, every day, use the flashback. I would have told you to go make the purchase, but he was an SBC, so you either have him or you don't. Bonucci, wow. Am I stretching even to give him a mid tier? I'm not very impressed. I don't want to throw shade, but I also know that you're not going to use them. And if you're not going to use them, then surely the discard is the wave. This can move. Don't come after me. Don't get too aggressive. This is, of course, skewed and scaled based on these players. So Team of the Year nominee only, not the greater good of the FIFA space. Chiesa, also in the top tier. Maybe he should go into the God tier. I've used his previous items, put in a lot of time. His body type's a little bit weird, still explosive, still dynamic, still has the skill moves. I rate him, and I'm happy that he's getting the recognition I feel he deserves. I just don't know if I'm ready to give him the God tier. And this is either where I'm going to make or break the room. David, Jonathan, bruh, unstoppable. Seriously, and this might sound wild, but if you can't afford R9, which you probably can't, try out David. 5-star weak foot. All he does is score goals. I've now used every single version of this foot item. Bruno Fernandes, Mr. Penalty Kick. I think he still has to be God tier, just based on where we're at. I've also enjoyed every version of Bruno this year. I wish that he had a little more pace, but he does have amazing turning, which helps with your lateral movement when we're dealing with some of the agility and the balance, and it opens up those angles for key finesse shots or placement or finding 1-2s, tiki-taka, triangles. You get the idea. Phil Foden, central version. Does he go top? Does he go God tier? And he's been upgraded. The weak foot. Wow. I like Phil Foden this year. Another one of those just agile monsters. Pretty beastly. Gets busy with the get busy. I think I'm gonna put him in the God. Goretzka, I don't know if it's controversial or not, but he's got to be one lower for me. As good as his stats are and the big body type, I never get any offense out of Goretzka. Doesn't score, he's kind of clunky, it's never shifted between items. I think it deals with that extra sauce that he put on when he went to Bayern Munich. If you know, then you know. Haaland, also going in the top tier, unique body type, unique player. You can't ignore the 3-star weak foot and the 3-star skills, but if you've used them, if you've gone up against them, there's still something about Haaland that definitely has high levels of not only usability, but getting busy. He's going to the club underground and he's making an impact. He has a presence. Everybody sees him when he walks across the room. Did I mention he's 6'4"? He's just unique, kind of unorthodox, kind of unusual, but there's some sort of output there that's different than normal players that have certain size restrictions or concerns or detriments. And Insigne, put him in the midi. I don't think he deserves a discard, but he's still a specialist. You need him to be that number 10, and that's it. Koundé, similar to Alaba. I like both of them a lot. I think more of you will prefer Koundé to Alaba, and I could understand an argument for the God tier. Maybe we'll have a little bit of swaying. Last minute decision day, transfer rumors. You get where I'm going. Lautaro Martinez, also going to squeeze him into the top tier. He's got so many stats allocated in the proper places. There's no denying. But with that body type, there still seems to be something lost with the lateral, the side to side, the cut, the move, the groove. And I wish that wasn't the case. But with the newest of patches, Lautaro has more value in my personal opinion. Mendy, goalkeeper. I'm just going to put him in the mid. He's a goalkeeper. Some of you will swear by him. Others will say I hate him. Some will say you hate going up against him. I get it. Rudiger, God tier all day. He's one of the few players, maybe the only player that I'd make an argument. Should he be even one tier above? Is he that good? Is that the standard that we've come to expect with Rudiger? Should he be in that my goodness category, the end game of all end game? I'm not so certain, but I'm definitely comfortable with him being in the God tier. Salah, easily a God tier player. Also with the limitation with the weak foot, even with everything else, it does hurt me for moving him well beyond the God tier. Maybe if he was a 97 or a 98 and it was a true team of the year, it would be a different statement. But I need levels of creativity, ingenuity, and part of that's having both feet fully accessible, especially with attackers. Luke Shaw, gonna cost you nothing at all. He's just above a mid for me. I don't know if he's a true top tier, but that's definitely the right category. And the same can be said with Kyle Walker, even though he's not my style of player. Maybe he's a little more debatable. Always felt really clunky. Are you playing him as a center back? Are you playing him as a fullback? Defensively, I have no question in either of those roles. Offensively, he is not the type of agile, light on your feet, moving fullbacks. You don't have those skills. You don't have the expression. You're not going to progress your attack in the same way with the same bit of ease. You can't compare him to the likes of a João Cancelo, for example, offensively. And for that reason, I have him at top tier. That's the video. Those are my tiers. Do you agree? Do you disagree? We have the comment section. I have 3 questions on screen. Best overall player from the team of the year joints, both nominee or honorable mention and the true team of the year. Best value pickup, same grouping. And then most unexpected. Let me know, and I have a lot more content coming out ASAP.